Hey guys, this is Shadow Vowed. It has been ages since I've made one of these vlogs, and I want to get in the regular habit of making these, so here goes. Now, this has been on my mind very recently. I have a friend, which of whom I'm not going to disclose any information on. He has been very depressed recently. He's been stressed out. He's been worrying constantly over the most trivial thing possible. And you might be asking yourself, well, it can't be that bad, can it? Is it school? Is it work? Is it peer pressure? Well, it's all of those. But in particular, it has to do with lust. It has to do with the mind. And it has to do with the heart. Now, my friend, he's a very nice guy. He's very sociable. But for some reason, he gets extremely nervous and tense around other people that he's not familiar with, or around females in particular. Now, here's why. Now, despite all these positive character traits that he has, he is indeed a pessimist. He puts such low expectations in himself. He sets the bar so low that he is barely scraping the bottom of the barrel. He is setting himself up for failure. His mentality is he just wants to settle with anything he can obtain, meaning he's satisfied with anything that he comes across, with any shortcut, with any side path. He doesn't want to take the hard route in life. He doesn't want to take risks. He is very loving, he's caring, he's very tender, he's soft, and that is exactly where the problem lies, is that he is very weak and he shows signs of weakness. When he says, I love you, or I care about you, or he opens up when he barely just, met the person, the female, the woman, and by doing so, he is showing exactly how desperate he is and exactly what his motives are. And above all else, he is showing complete, utter, absolute selfishness. Yes, indeed. It is selfish because he does not want to get into a relationship with someone he just met, to be a serious relationship, to flourish, to actually thrive and become something great, for them to grow as individuals. He simply just wants it for his own selfish desires and needs, or whatever he thinks he needs. Don't get me wrong, there's nothing with being affectionate or caring, or whatever you want to call it. You just need to build a solid foundation. You need to lay out the blueprints of what you're creating. You can't just jump right into it. You need to build a friendship with that person. And when you take the time to do such simple, small things, remember, it's always about the small things in life. When you're making an art project, it's not just thrown all together in one giant mess. It takes time and concentration, patience and focus. Each individual brushstroke is how it works. And it's the same thing with small things in the world. You need to do the small things. They are extremely important, believe it or not. And over that long stretch of time, that will let him or her know that you are truly interested in them. You really want to make something with this other individual. You want to grow with them. You want to progress further. You don't want to just have a one-night stand. You don't just want to use them or manipulate them in any way, shape, or form. Time is key. This is why patience is extremely important. This is also why many relationships fail. And also, being patient pays off in any field or aspect of life. This is a very extremely crucial life skill that most people need, but at the same time, it's something that most people lack. This is why you really need to just develop patience. If you don't have it, you need to adapt. You need to learn and look at your surroundings. Look at the whole spectrum of things. Really just think to yourself, is this the right thing to do? Maybe in the heat of the moment, you might think it is in here, but you need to think, is it really the right thing to do up here?